I was told that having plans 20 minutes after my work hours was unethical. Pretty much title. Last week my direct manager decided to schedule a meeting at 4:15 p.m. on Friday, which already in itself seems bitchy AF. But then when the meeting ended up taking over 45 minutes, I told her, I am sorry, but I do have plans right after this, so I have to go. She decided to go on a rant about how we should always leave the hour after work free in case we are needed, and how even though our work hours are 9 to 5, it is really more like 8 to 6 in case we need to do extra stuff. I honestly could not help but laugh. I muted myself since we were on Zoom, and then I told her that unfortunately, I had to go, since my schedule does say I end at 5 and I am entitled to do whatever I want with my free time. We are supposed to continue the meeting tomorrow on Monday morning, and I am low-key hoping my director, her boss, hops on just to see if she will bring this up. Because my director is actually really chill about this whole thing. As long as we get our work done, he does not care what hours you work or what time. Just wanted to share this little story here since it seems fitting. LMAO. Meanwhile, my boss straight up told me, it's alright if you want to stay late to finish something, but I'm not gonna make you. And definitely don't come in on weekends. You need time to yourself. This is not all there is. Wish more bosses thought like that. Lol, in my old job I got told you should never make plans after work. Anyone who schedules a meeting at 4:15 p.m. on a Friday is a moron. Our work hours are 9 to 5, it is really more like 8 to 6. Lol. LMAO even. I know daycare centers are super casual about that type of thing. No worries for parents being an hour late for pickup. With a union contract, unethical never enters the chat. At my old job, our hours were 7 a.m. to 3 p.m. One day, I scheduled a doctor's appointment for 4 p.m. about a 30-minute drive from work. At 3:15 everyone was still working and I told my supervisor I had to leave because I had an appointment. I was permitted to leave, but told, next time you need to tell us in advance if you need to leave by a certain time, and also, you need to schedule appointments on your day off. 3 to 4 days a month. You gonna pay me from 8 to 6 on the off chance I'm needed? No? Then no. Today's conservative vocab calendar word is unethical. Edge. Affects me personally in a negative way. On my days off I start drinking at noon. You don't get to interrupt that. Rust Cole to the police officiers interrogating him. They get him a 6-pack. I would tell her that anything beyond contracted hours is a different price. I recently had a similar work problem. I quoted my boss my on-call rate, and told her she could pay that for any time she wanted me to be available. I suggest you do similarly. Your relationship is based on money. If your boss wants to reserve your time, you can do that for a price. Not paying you to have a time slot reserved is unethical. That's when you have to play dumb. No angry tone. Just pure, huh? Like, I'm sorry, but I don't understand. How is that unethical? Like making someone who made a sexist or racist joke explain why it's supposed to be funny. 8 to 6? Bitch, I'm hardly even working during the 9 to 5 LMAO. Yeah, that's pretty dumb. No matter what the pay structure or the schedule, a manager should be respectful of their employees' time. It's as simple as wrapping the meeting up and continuing the next day. Odds are that at least one person had something going on and wouldn't be able to stay. People need to pick kids up from daycare, etc. I'm salaried, but expected to be at work 8 to 5 mf. If something comes up, whoever is on call is expected to stay late or log in to handle it. But they get to flex that time out of the rest of their work week, so they total up to 40 hours. We also rotate who is on call. And we're paid well for it. None of this salaried equals unlimited hours BS. Just 40 hours. My manager and director are super respectful of everyone's time. And never schedule meetings past 3 p.m. Let alone 5. They know if they had everyone stay 45 minutes late one day, everyone would show up 45 minutes late, or leave 45 minutes early the next day. I have plans immediately after work every workday. My commute home. It takes 30 minutes. More if someone wipes out on the interstate. Thankfully, my boss's company get that most of us have families, lives outside of work, and don't try to take that from us. I remembered this thing my manager told me. Still love her. This is one exemption. I signed up for a weekend class to fulfill a dream of mine. Now the week before class started we were told, the last minute, we have to report full day on weekends to clear the inventory. Now I talked to my manager that I can't, because I have weekend classes. She then said but it was my choice. So I had to balance it in the weekend duty. I still love her, but if we weren't friends in real life I would have snapped. Yes, it was my choice, but refusing the OT should also be. Not quote the same, but I'm glad to know I'm not the only one who has experienced this kind of thing. From a manager. I turned down a job towards the beginning of the pandemic at Food for Less because in the interview, the manager said that days off were not written in stone, so you might get called in and not to make plans after your shift like a doctor's appointment or anything else really. I told her that I'm cutting the interview short and that I appreciated the opportunity but that it wouldn't be a good fit for me. Meanwhile, a few weeks ago, I got kicked out of a remote server for being 10 minutes overtime, and received an email shortly after telling me to stop working overtime. The funny thing was, I was not working, I just forgot to log off. You're scheduled 9 to 5, but it's really an 8 to 6 thing. My response to this is to demand my hourly rate times 10 added to my pay every week.
If you enjoyed this video, please check out our playlists full of similar content. Epic Haircast is like doom scrolling for your ears. Please like, share, and subscribe.